The BTS concert, which initially proceeded like any other, suddenly turned into one of the most memorable nights for thousands of ARMYs. There was no sign that a massive surprise was about to happen. The stage lights were still moving to the rhythm of the music. Fans continued to sing along, and the stadium atmosphere was filled with the same energy as every previous concert. However, in just a matter of seconds, everything changed when a highly familiar intro began playing from the speakers. The opening sound of the song Blood, Sweat and Tears instantly caused the entire stadium to erupt. The crowd's screams broke out almost simultaneously, as if no one was prepared for the surprise. Many ARMYs looked at each other with shocked expressions, while others immediately raised their phones higher to ensure they were truly witnessing what was happening right before their eyes. Before the cheers could subside, Jimin and Jungkook had already stepped onto the center of the stage. Both immediately began the iconic choreography that is so deeply embedded in the memories of fans. Move after move, which once symbolized one of BTS's most legendary eras, came back to life with full energy, turning the concert atmosphere into a sea of nostalgia. As soon as the music entered the first verse, the stadium was filled with hysterical screams. Many fans were seen jumping with joy, while thousands of ARMY bombs swayed to the rhythm of the song. A moment that was initially expected to be just a regular performance suddenly turned into one of the most emotional and highlighted parts of the concert throughout the entire night. Jimin and Jungkook's performance also showcased an incredibly strong chemistry. Every transition, brief glance, and occasional small smile on their faces made the atmosphere even more alive. Even though the song had been released years ago, the two were still able to deliver an energy that made the audience feel as if they were transported back to the time when Blood, Sweat and Tears first dominated various global music charts. The camera closely captured the expressions of fans who still found it hard to believe what they were seeing. Some covered their mouths in shock, while others appeared to be crying while continuing to record the performance. When the chorus began, the voices of tens of thousands of ARMYs united, filling the stadium to create a deeply thrilling atmosphere. Many admitted they completely unexpected that the song would be performed again. During the first few seconds, some audience members even thought the intro being played was just intro music or a short remix. However, when Jimin and Jungkook actually began to dance to the original choreography, all doubts immediately turned into an inexplicable euphoria. Not long after the performance ended, video clips from various angles of the stadium immediately flooded social media. In a short amount of time, various platforms were filled with posts showing the moment the intro was played to the exact seconds Jimin and Jungkook started the choreography. Many of these videos quickly went viral because they captured the spontaneous reactions of fans who were truly unprepared for the surprise. The comment sections were also immediately filled with various emotional reactions from ARMY. Many admitted to getting goosebumps from the very first note, while others called the performance the greatest gift for longtime BTS fans. Not a few also mentioned that those few minutes managed to bring them back to the time when the Blood, Sweat and Tears era was at the peak of the group's popularity. Some of the widely shared comments read, "I got goosebumps the moment the intro played," followed by another comment that wrote, "This isn't just a performance, this is nostalgia coming back to life." Another fan said, "Jimin and Jungkook made me feel like I was back in the Blood, Sweat and Tears era," showing how strong the emotional bond of the song is for many ARMYs. For fans, this performance was more than just delivering an old song on stage. The moment served as a reminder of BTS's long journey, the hard work they have gone through, and the memories they have built with ARMY over the years. That was what made the stadium atmosphere feel so emotional, as every movement and every note brought back memories that once accompanied the journey of millions of fans around the world. Now, the video of Jimin and Jungkook's performance continues to be a topic of discussion across various social media platforms. Many fans are starting to speculate whether this surprise marks the beginning of the return of BTS's classic songs to the concert setlist. With many concert dates still remaining, one question continues to echo among ARMY. If Blood, Sweat and Tears can suddenly shake the stadium, what other extraordinary surprises is BTS preparing for their next performance? It was not without reason that the appearance of Blood, Sweat and Tears immediately triggered such a massive reaction. For many fans, this song is one of the most iconic works in BTS's career journey. Since it was first introduced, the song has been known for presenting a more mature concept with a blend of artistic visuals, strong vocals, and choreography that became the hallmark of that era. The choreography of Blood, Sweat and Tears has also long been known as one of the most challenging to perform. Every movement demands precision, balance, and strong expression so that the song's message can be perfectly conveyed. Because of this, when Jimin and Jungkook performed the choreography seamlessly once again, Many ARMYs felt as if time was rewinding to one of the most historic periods in BTS's journey. For ARMYs who have followed BTS since years ago, this performance brought more than just admiration. The song holds so many memories, ranging from a promotional period filled with achievements to various iconic performances that are still remembered today. It is no wonder that many fans admitted to getting goosebumps and even shedding tears, because that brief moment seemed to revive the memories they had shared with BTS. In the midst of a concert filled with their latest tracks, the appearance of Blood, Sweat, and Tears felt like a special gift for longtime fans. The performance served as a reminder that even though BTS continues to grow and deliver new works, the songs that shaped the history of their journey still hold a very special place in the hearts of both the members and ARMY worldwide. As more and more videos circulated, the comment sections on various social media platforms were filled with enthusiastic reactions from ARMY. Many admitted they still found it hard to believe the surprise they had witnessed, while others said the performance became one of the most memorable moments of the entire concert. Some fans wrote, "I literally screamed when I heard the intro. At first, I thought it was just intro music, but it turned out to be actual blood, sweat, and tears." Another comment read, "They felt like taking us back to 2016. It feels like all those memories reappeared in a matter of seconds." There were also ARMYs who confessed to missing out on capturing the moment because they were too caught up in euphoria. "I even forgot to record because I was in total shock. I only realized it when the song was almost over," wrote one fan. Meanwhile, another commented, "This is the definition of the best fan service. Who would have thought Jimin and Jungkook would suddenly perform a song that has been missed for so long?" Not a few also praised the synchronization of Jimin and Jungkook while delivering the iconic choreography. According to them, even though years have passed since the promotion era of the song, both were still able to perform every movement with the same precision and charisma remembered by fans. For many ARMYs, this is what made the performance so special. In fact, a number of fans hoped that this moment would not be a one-time performance. They began to speculate that BTS might bring back other classic songs in upcoming concerts. This hope is being increasingly discussed, as the brief performance of Blood, Sweat, and Tears successfully proved that BTS's legendary songs still possess an incredible appeal and are capable of evoking the emotions of thousands of fans in just a few minutes. For ARMYs who have stood by BTS since the Blood, Sweat, and Tears era, this performance holds a meaning much deeper than just nostalgia. The song is a part of the journey that connects them to various important moments in BTS's career, from achievement after achievement to the memories of when they first came to know the group that has now gone global. Because of that, seeing Jimin and Jungkook perform the iconic choreography again felt like reopening the pages of memories that have been kept in the hearts of fans all this time. Not a few ARMYs admitted their emotions were mixed throughout the performance. Some said they were immediately reminded of the time when they watched the Blood, Sweat, and Tears music video repeatedly, memorized every choreography move, and followed BTS's various performances on music shows. For them, that night did not just deliver a song, but also revived the long journey they had walked together with BTS for years. On social media, some fans even admitted they could not hold back their tears. They did not expect to still be able to watch Jimin and Jungkook perform the choreography that has long been synonymous with one of BTS's most historic eras. Many called the moment an unexpected gift that made the concert feel even more special and meaningful. That sense of emotion grew stronger because the performance seemed to be a reminder that every BTS era has its own story and place in the hearts of its fans. Even though time moves forward, and the group has delivered many new works, the songs that once accompanied their journey are still capable of evoking the exact same powerful emotions. That is why, with just a few minutes of performance, Jimin and Jungkook succeeded in making thousands of ARMYs feel as if they were walking down the long journey they had shared with BTS once again. Now, as the euphoria begins to settle, one big question is being increasingly discussed among ARMY. The performance of Blood, Sweat, and Tears proved that BTS is still capable of delivering surprises that are completely unexpected, even for fans who have followed them for years. Not a few are beginning to speculate that this moment might just be the beginning of a series of other surprises prepared for the next concerts. If Blood, Sweat, and Tears can suddenly grace the stage and evoke a sea of nostalgia, could other legendary songs also get the same opportunity? Names like Fake Love, Spring Day, and Black Swan are starting to be widely mentioned by fans as the songs they dream of seeing performed specially again. A number of ARMYs even believe that BTS purposely keeps several surprises so that each city has its own iconic moment. This theory has grown stronger after Jimin and Jungkook's performance successfully became a hot topic of conversation on social media and went viral in a short time. Although there is no official hint regarding the next concert setlist, fans' enthusiasm is actually higher because now they feel that anything can happen on stage. One thing that seems to be agreed upon by many ARMYs is that after that night full of nostalgia, no one dares to guess what BTS will do next. And if a surprise as massive as blood, sweat, and tears can make an entire stadium erupt, who knows what unexpected moments await in the next concert?